Alright, I just bought this OBDlink MX, the Wi-Fi version. Hooks into your DLC. ForeScan guys recommended use the Bluetooth version. That's the most stable. I got the Wi-Fi version because I like using my laptop for troubleshooting, for the car. But apparently it's a little flaky. The chip, the built-in chip, Wi-Fi chip, has got some bug issues, and supposedly will drop out. So Bluetooth's supposedly better. And so to hook it up, go over to your Wi-Fi settings, and you'll see OBDlink MX, and you have it plugged into your DLC, and then turn your ignition on, and then usually there'll be the first time you put it in, there'll be a box, and you have to enter a Wi-Fi key, which is like a 12-digit alphanumeric key that's on the body of the OBDlink, and you type that in with the periods. And I had to fart around with it a couple times, plug it, unplug it, reset it, do some friggin' dance with it, and then it would come up limited, kind of acting like it's not working. But if it says limited, then go ahead and try and crank up ForeScan and see if you can get a connection. And that's what I did. And so the car's already running. I've already got the ForeScan up, and it's scanned the modules here, so you can see that's found the ID for the car. And we've got the power control module came up, the OBD2 protocols, and then the accessory protocol interface module, which is basically your sync module. It controls your Bluetooth and your audio and your multimedia. And that module lies on the MustangCAN 3, which communicates to the data link connector through the gateway module. Excuse me. And your body control module, and your digital audio control module. It's integrated into the audio front control module, and your body control module B. We've got our front controls module. Got our front controls interface module and the front control display interface module. I'm not sure, but I think that's your steering wheel controls, and that's your center display over your steering wheel, possibly what those control. And the OCS, Occupant Classification System module, which I believe is detects the weight of a person sitting in the seat, has a sensor for that. And I'm not sure if that's part of your your airbag system or not. And then your anti-skid brake system. And I've got a DDC here. I've got two of them. Your radio transceiver module must be for controlling your radio, right? Restraints for your airbag, power steering control module. Now we've got electric power steering. So now we've got an electric motor in there with a torque sensor. So there's a little module that controls that. My second DDC, and an ACM audio control module. More than likely part of the audio system, and a steering column control module, or instrument panel cluster, and our gateway module, which acts as that go-between between the other networks that don't connect directly to the DLC, and our GPS system module, positioning system module. So basically, the CAN network. There's 4 networks on the Mustang, the HSCAN 1 and 2, and both those networks, they communicate directly with the DLC. Alright, so you can see here you got the gateway module, your data link connector that your dongle plugs into, and then you have your high-speed networks. You have your HS3 CAN here that you notice that the HSCAN 1 and HSCAN 2, they connect directly to the DLC, whereas your HS3 network, it goes through the gateway module, which then transmits the data to the DLC, and that's also true for the MustangCAN as well. So, it doesn't communicate directly, with the DLC. It goes to the gateway module. So the HSCAN 1 and 2, they're responsible for real-time, powertrain information transfer, like from your PCM, your body control module, your restraint control modules, and your ABS. And they transfer their data 500 kilobytes per second. And then your HSCAN 3 up here is your infotainment controller area network, your ICANN network. So it handles real-time audio, multimedia, and driver information, bus traffic. It also works at 500 kilobytes per second, but it's like I said, it's relayed through the gateway module, not directly, like the CANs 1 and 2. And then you got your MustangCAN, medium speed CAN. It works 125 kilobytes per second, and it's designed for general information bus traffic. Basically, like your GPS module, your front seat modules, or if you have your convertible, your Merkma, and your door modules. So you go back to your ForeScan, you click on your little graph icon here, and then you can go to the bottom and click on the Set Up All Gauges button. And here you get your list based on your module of the PIDs that are available to you. And I went over a lot of these last time, but we have a lot more modules available to us now. And the one thing I didn't cover is last time is bidirectional control. So if you want to see the PIDs available for bidirectional control, then you click on the module, and then you can go here into the click on control, and then it gives you a list of everything that you can send bidirectional commands to and control. And this is really nice. You got a lot of stuff here: injectors, and fan control, spark advance, energized solenoids. And my next video, I'm going to be working on, like I talked before, about controlling the bypass valve and the wastegate valves for the turbo, because now with this new dongle and ForeScan software, we'll be able to go in and control the bypass valve and the wastegate valve and the RPMs, and follow the service manual, and do some troubleshooting that way. So you can, like I say, you just go to the different modules and just click on control, and then you'll see nice OBD. Obviously there won't be any control there, but they're going to vary by the module. Some will have none, but your body control module here, you can see you got a lot here. As far as PIDs go, and then controls, your control your headlights, your horn relay, door locks, turn signals, quite a few controls. Body control module B, let's see what we got here. Okay, so you can see that it controls inner lamp, outer lamp, trunk lift gate release is on that module, I guess, as opposed to the main body control module. I don't know if that's integrated into the main body control module or not. And of course, you gotta be careful on some of these. You can damage parts if you start trying to control stuff, like airbags, etc. but be a very nice troubleshooting tool, and it's going to be fun exploring this for sure. So anyways, that gives you a general idea of the how the CAN network works, how it's set up, and some of the parameters and uses out of the ForeScan software, which we'll be getting into in detail.